back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to another video, another story time with Bliss. I'm still a pretty gangster because I'm pretty gang, sir, and that's what we're about. Before watching this, please subscribe. Please click on subscribe. Like, all you have to do is just click on subscribe. That's it. After watching this, please like it and leave a comment. Today's story time. Oh, before I begin with the story time, I would like to just put it out there, guys. If you feel like this story is about you, if you feel like I'm talking about you, I'm not. If you feel like the story is about you, it's not. If you feel like you were somehow involved, you weren't. So I don't want anyone to come and attack me because of the stories that I tell. Wara 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 wara. And if you feel like I'm attacking you, or if you feel offended, I'm really sorry, but that is not the reason why I'm doing this. And yeah, it's just really not to offend anyone. Anyways, today's story is about when me and my friend got lost in the Brain Park. The Brain Park is a place in Ermelo. It's like next to where I live. It's like Castle Park, the Brain Park, and Autumn Ridge. So the story is gonna take place in these three places. So again, back in the days, my parents were like really strict. Like, they were so strict. I wasn't allowed to, go out partying and all that, And I had a curfew. I had to be home like by 6 o'clock. I had to be home by 6 o'clock. So yeah, my mom was so strict back then. Yo. So she used to like travel a lot. She used to visit her sisters and all that. So I used to take advantage of those weekends. But still, even though she wasn't at home, my sisters were still there, and my sisters were still strict towards me. They wouldn't allow me to just go partying and do whatever I want. So this one time, she was in Joburg, and this school had a sports day. I don't know what they used to call those sports thingy, where two schools used to compete with each other and don, things like that, right? So it usually happens when when they have those sports days. They 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 host after parties. They have after parties, right? So okay, we got invited to those after parties. That one after party, we got invited to the party. Vele, it's nice. Don't. Plus, I was talking to like one of them, so it was, we were ready for that day. Like, me and my friends organized each other. Good, see, we all gonna go to this party. Wara. Hi, Vele. They come get us from Castle Park, right? They come and get us. One thing about me and my friends, like, we were like a very, we had like a we had a lot of friends. Like, we were I don't know if I should say a group of many friends. So me and my friends grouped each other for that day. We see, we're gonna go to this party. They're gonna come get us. And don't they came to get us, right? We got to Autumn Ridge. The party was at Autumn Ridge. So in Omilo, this is how it is. There's Kessenbach, there's the Brain Park, there's Autumn Ridge, right? Right. They got us from Kessenbach, we went to Autumn Ridge, right? Right. We got to Autumn Ridge, there's a party, it's nice, it was a vibe, it was so nice. And in my mind, I'm like, I have to be back at home. Okay, I'm supposed to be back at home at 8, not 8, at 6 o'clock, right? But I was like, I'm going to come back at 8. At least I'll be late, but it won't be so bad, it won't be really bad. So 8 is fine. It's not that late. So I'm like, yeah, I need to come back at home by 8. Fine. We go to this party. It's nice, really. We partying. Oh, a lot happened that day. I think I should do like a separate story time for that day. I mean, for like what happened at the party. Yo, guys, that gent that I was talking to was busy with another girl. Now I'm left and embarrassed. Oh, a lot happened. So while we were partying, police came and they were like, yeah, Vele, we had a noise complaint. Don't. Someone called them and told them that there's kids here underage drinking alcohol. So I'm just here to warn you guys and to tell you guys to stop the noise, Okay, this one gent that we came with was like, yeah, sure, we're gonna stop the noise. Don't, fine. Oh, wait, before the police came, I think one of the neighbors came and complained about the noise, and he was like, yes, you're gonna stop the noise and don't. But after the neighbor left, we carried on, and then that is when the policeman came. So when the policeman came, the gent was like, we're not making a noise, we're just celebrating our school won. We were playing rugby and our school won, so we're just celebrating, so you can't tell us anything. He was so stubborn. Like, that guy was so stubborn. I remember, like, he was arguing with that policeman, and then that policeman got so mad, and he was like, you know what, I think I should call, like, other policemen come. I think I should call them and tell them to come get everyone that is here. The only time you are going to be let out is when we see your parents. Oh, Daba Nevas. Because what am I gonna say to my mother? Like, she's literally gonna fly from Johannesburg to Ermelo in 2 minutes. Because at this point, I'm a dead person walking. I'm a dead man walking. Because there's no way they're gonna call my parents. I need to find a way to escape, right? Hi Vele, now they call everyone. Oh, I was about to go, and they're like, Sissy, was, where do you think you're going? Come back, stand here. When I go and call everyone that is in this house, I need to speak to them. I'm not sure if there was a back door, because the houses at Autumn Ridge don't have back doors. I think they don't have back doors. I'm not sure. But as I was standing, I realized that actually, in the group of friends that we came with, there's only 2 of us left now. Where's the rest, right? So apparently what they did was, I don't know, find a way to escape. I think it's either they went through a window or they used the back door or what. I don't remember how they escaped that house, but they started jumping fences. They jumped the fence, and then they were able to escape, and they left us. We came here as a group, but now there's 2 of us. And the 2 of us are about to get arrested. Cool. I'm like, no ways. I need to find a way to go out. Of here. Hi Vele, I'm standing. As I'm standing, Vele, that gentleman is speaking to the people, right? So what happened? Okay, this is how the setup was. He was standing here, right? I was here, then the rest of the people are like here looking at him. So while he was, the other 2 guys that he came with went into the house to check, and like outside, at the back, to check if like there's people there, so that they can bring them to the front, right? That guy that was standing there was still speaking to the people. I see my friend is like walking backwards, and she was slowly walking backwards, and I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna be left behind. The other friends already left. This one is about to leave me. I'm following her. There's no way I am following her. We walked. We escaped, right? I Vele. When we escaped, we walked down to the boom gate. So as we were walking towards the boom gate, right? Okay, so, and the house is not so far from the boom gate. It's like, okay, the boom gate is here. The house is there. It's like a walk up, and then the house is there. So I Vele, we walked down. The securities were there. I think there were security guards, or I don't know what those guys were doing there, but I think it's securities. When we were walking down, they stopped us, and they're like, hold on, where are you guys going, and where are you guys coming from? Yo, in my head I'm thinking, oh my gosh, they're gonna find out, and then they're gonna go and tell the policemen that we are trying to run away. If I was walking alone, I would have just stood there and panicked, or I would have just cried. I don't know what I would have done. But my friend was like, we came back, we coming back from our friend's place, and they're like, what's going on there? Because I can see that there's a lot of people and there's cars outside. What's happening? And then we're like, hey, we don't know, we just came back from our friend's place, we're not coming back from there, so we don't know, we passed. They're like, ah, okay, fine, we passed. So we walk out of Autumn Ridge. When we walk out of Autumn Ridge, there's like a main road, and then there's a road that goes inside of the brain park. We're like, if they notice that there's some kids that ran away, they're gonna try to find us. So let's not take the main road. Let's not take the main road. Let's just go into the brain park, right? Please note this. It's at night. It's at night. I think it was, I don't remember what time it was, but it was really late. I think Boma 11 at night. I don't remember what time it was, but it was really late. We are drunk. We are drunk. I was so drunk, and my friend was not from Ermelo. She had just arrived in Ermelo. She had like a few weeks in Ermelo. So I'm the one that has to know the way, and I'm drunk. I'm drunk, you know. So we go into the brain park. I'm like, yes, friend, I know the way. And she's like, are you sure? Like, are you 100% sure that you know the way? I'm like, 100% girl, let's go. I know the way. Kanti, who am I? We go into the brain park. I don't remember which 10 we took. Oh, like we were taking the right route, right? But at some point I realized that, and like, where are we? Because now I don't remember where we are. I don't know where we are, and I can't see anything. Like, my eyesight is just blurry because obviously alcohol intake. So I'm like, girl, I don't know where we are. And she's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? And I'm like, I don't know where we are. It's my first time coming here. I can't see the way. Oh, I got us. Fine. Right, we keep on walking, we keep on walking, we keep on walking. Then we realize, no, actually, we are lost. At this point, we are lost. And if we carry on walking, we are going to get deeper and deeper and deeper into the brain park, and it's just gonna get worse. So let's just try to find help. Let's just call someone and see if we can go out of here, because at this point we can't see anything, and we can't go back because we don't even know the way. We don't know like where we came from. You know, we took turns and took turns and took turns inside of the brain park. Now we can't even go back. We can't even trace our steps and go back and take the main road. Fine. Hi Vele, we sit down. We tried to figure out actually like what are we gonna do at this point. Hi Vele, my phone is like, it's like on 15%. You know, my phone is on 15%. So whoever I call, I needs to be able to help us. Otherwise, we're going to be stuck here. My friend sits down. Instead of calling for help, she and her boyfriend had some sort of problems. I think they were arguing earlier that day. So instead, she sits down, she calls her boyfriend. Instead of telling her boyfriend that we are lost here, just come and help us, or I don't know, figure something out. No, Kelly is apologizing to her boyfriend. Hey. And I'm like, you can't be serious. We can be serious. The only thing she was stressed about was her relationship. And I'm like, baby girl, call for help. Call someone. And she's like, no, my boyfriend is not talking to me. I need to see my boyfriend. I need to speak to my boyfriend. I need. And I'm like, oh, okay. I call one of my friends. My guy friends. We used to go to school together. We were in the same class. And I think he still lives in Kassenburg. He lives in Kassenburg. I call him. I call him. I'm like, dog, we are lost. We need your help. And you know, this gent is so chilled. We are panicking. It's at night. We are drunk. We don't know where we are. We are panicking. I'm calling him, and he's so chilled. He's like, Utini. And I'm like, dog, I am lost and I need to get out of here because I've heard some stories that people get raped, girls get raped and the brain, don't, ni mugging, wara, and it's late. So it's dangerous. We can't be here and we need to go out. And he's like, okay, tell me where you are. And I'm like, I don't know where I am. And at that time, WhatsApp didn't have that feature where you can send a location to someone. So you just need to, and I can't even take pictures of where I am because it's at night. He won't be able to see anything. And he's like, okay, look around, tell me what you see. And I'm like, I see houses. And he's like, okay, find a shop or something and then call me so that I know. Because if you're not explaining anything to me, Nami, I won't know where to come and get you, you know. And the brain is very big. The brain is big. If even if I go out and look for you, I don't know where I'm gonna start. I don't know how I'm gonna look for you. So you need to find a shop where I can find you. And I'm like, okay, fine. I call my other friend who lives in the brain, right? I call her, I'm like, dog, you need to help us. We don't know where we are. And my friend asked, if you don't know where you are, how will I know? How will I know? And we're like, it's okay, no, let's just keep on walking. Maybe we'll find a shop or something and then you can direct us. And she's like, okay, cool. We walk. We see a church. We see a church and we're like, okay, at this point we don't know if we need to go up or down. I call my friend. I'm like, girl, we are at a church. We are next to a church. And she's like, oh, yes, I know where you are. But I don't know how to explain to you. Like, I don't know how to tell you. I don't know whether to tell you to go up or down because I don't know which direction you're facing. I'm going to say go right and then you take the wrong. I'm going to say go left and then you take the wrong route. So I really can't explain. We don't know what we're gonna do. And I'm like, hey, my daughter, so now like what's gonna happen? And she's like, I don't know, like try to call someone else and find help. Hi, I'm texting everyone on WhatsApp. Like I'm just texting people. Yeah, guys, come and help us. Can someone please come and help us because we are lost here? I'm texting everyone and no one was able to help us at that time. And I'm like, you know what? Okay, let's just sleep here. And my friend is like, yeah, let's just sleep here. She's like, yeah, let's just sleep here. They'll find us in the morning. There's no other way. Because we can't keep on walking because we don't know where we are and it's dangerous. So we'll just sleep here and they'll find us here. And I'm thinking, if I sit here, my mom is gonna panic because I can't sleep here. I can't sleep on the side of the road. She's gonna panic and then it's just gonna be a whole big thing. I need to get home now. We sit down. When I realized that at this point I am hopeless, okay, wait, before that, when I realized that you know what, I don't know what to do. So me and my friends had a group chat, right? I start making voice notes to everyone and I make a group chat. I make a voice note in the group chat. I'm like, guys, we are lost. We don't know where we are. And that time I'm crying. I'm like, please come and help us. Come and get us. Yay. I'm crying Vele in the voice note. I'm telling them we are standing next to a church and I can't even read the name. I'm like, it's written Lichkreis or Lichntondoni, I don't know, but like just figure it out and just help us because if you don't help us, we are gonna get in trouble. We are gonna, just something is gonna happen, something dangerous is gonna happen. Hi Vele. After that, after I make the voice notes in the group, after I tell them in the group where we are, my phone shuts down. Yo, as soon as my phone shuts down, Dalila, I started crying because that's when I realized that I can't call anyone. I can't call anyone. We are hopeless. We are hopeless. We are just dead people walking. We are just dead men walking. We sit down, Vele. We start crying, guys. Oh, I was crying. My friend is crying for her boyfriend that time. My friend is crying for her boyfriend. I am crying because my mom is gonna kill me. It's just a lot. Hi Vele. I'm thinking, like, at that time I just thought, you know what? Let me just knock in one of these houses and try to find a phone so that we can call someone. We can call someone to come and help us. I don't know who I'm gonna call because I don't know people's numbers off my head. The only numbers I know is my mom's numbers. So at this point, I need to call her and ask her to give me my sister's number so I can tell my sister's number. So I can tell my sister that I am lost and she needs to tell one of her friends to come and get us wherever we are. I stood up, right? I wanted to go and tell my friend that, dog, we need to knock in one of these houses and ask for help. As I'm getting up, I see a car and it's walking slowly. I'm like, oh no. Haike, it's chai. It's like pelile ngathi. It's over. We can just kiss our lives goodbye. The car is walking slowly and the windows were tinted. In my mind, like, I'm not even thinking. I'm just thinking of the danger that is about to happen. Only I'm not thinking about anything else. And I was panicking plus the alcohol, right? I'm not even thinking that this car was the same car that we went to Autumn Ridge with, right? Because I'm confused that even if it was them, how would they have known that we are here? I get up, I see this car, and it's walking slowly. It has tinted windows, and I'm like, oh no, it's shy. It's over for us at this point. Because, high vele the car, it stops, it parks, right? And then I'm like walking to my friend, and then like it parked there. I think they were expecting us to like see the car. It's okay, this is the car, let's just go in. No, instead we started panicking. Hi Velem. My friend opens the window. It's like, girl, Ozani, we here to fetch you guys. And I'm like, oh, thank God. Thank goodness it's you guys. They came, they came to fetch us. We got in the car and I'm like, how the hell did you guys know where we are? It's just like you were crying and you were making a voice note in the group chat, and then when you told us that you are in this church, because I know this church, I think that she used to like walk past that church when she's walking home from school. She's like, when you told us that you are in this church, I just like, as soon as you mentioned the name, I was like, I know this church, let's go look for them there. So yeah, fortunately they were able to find us. Thank God I made all those voice notes to everyone on WhatsApp. So yeah, we got in the car, we went back home. I didn't get in trouble. I didn't get in trouble because my sister was also having fun with her friends. It wasn't a big deal. So yeah, honestly, after that, I realized that it is actually so important to have people's numbers. To know people's numbers off by head, because we could have just went into one of the houses and asked for help, like asked for a phone and then call someone to come and get us. And having people that you can actually count on when something like this happens, because guys, anything can happen. I don't know what I would have done if I hadn't made voice notes to everyone. I don't know what would have happened if our phones were off, or if our phones were off, because then we really would have gotten in trouble. Something worse could have happened, because it's really not safe these days. So I would highly recommend that you just have people that you trust, people that you can count on when something, because anything like this can happen at any given time. So I really recommend that you have people that you can trust, people that you can turn to whenever something like this happens, and just knowing people's numbers off by head, so that you don't become so stranded. Thank you so much for watching. I think I'm gonna end this video here. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.